guys, that's your commander today, Raid Shadow Legends. Welcome to the video. I'm glad to have you all here with me today. Today, gems, man. Spending gems.
This is the best day of my life.
It's not something just for dirty, pay-to-win whales like yours truly. It's something that everybody has to do in the game because guess what? We all have a gem mine. We all get gems. There's events that give gems. There's plenty of things that give gems, missions, quests, etc. So what is the best way to spend them, right? There's a lot of ways. Everything in this game, you can spend dollars or gems, right? So what's the best bang for your buck? Now, I'm a spender in this game, right? I do have a free-to-play account, semi-free-to-play. I guess it's not free-to-play if you spend $50, huh? I have a low-spending account, right? But I don't really know all the expert tips for low spenders or no spenders, but I do know the basics. And I went and I asked the experts. I asked the two most knowledgeable free-to-play players, Boozer and Sir Henry, in the game to get their advice to make sure that it's 100% spot on, accurate for you guys, because I love you guys.
Hey, how about then, no video games and no television for the rest of the summer?
Dad, no.
I stopped laughing. I stopped.
But first, a word from today's video sponsor. It is Watcher of Realms, guys, where, that's right, you guessed it, I upload every single day on Ash, Watcher of Realms YouTube channel. Join the other 13,500 of you guys subscribed and, well, hopefully enjoying my daily content there. I really dig the game, and let me tell you about the big event that's coming up this weekend. We have an amazing 10x rate up for an awesome summoning banner for Hatsuit and the brand new Artemis. Actually, let's take a quick look at Artemis. Dude, this guy has the Black Plague vibes going on. It is Artemis. Check out this dude, man. He's got the gun. He's got the gun as well. Here he is, a platform unit just sniping away. Oh, man, I love the aesthetic. Can you guys see this dude? Yeah, I really want to get my hands on him. But that's not all, guys. Hatsu, who I just mentioned, she is one of the best marksmen in the game, and she's also a 10x. And hey, in this game, guys, 10x actually means something. It means quite a lot, right? Because in this game, a 10x, like when there's, 200 or so heroes, you have a great odds at actually getting your hands on that legendary, right? The good old days. Hatsu's amazing. She has this ultimate. You can see it in the corner right above my head. She has 360-degree damage. She's a beast. Guys, they're also always adding new bosses to this game, like very frequently. We have the Arbiter of Frost joining the game very soon as well, probably by the time that you download using my link or the QR code on the screen right now. Check out the new boss. They also have this really cool feature that they're adding to the game right now where you can kind of test out and battle your friends in PvP action. So guys, what are you waiting for? There's a lot of reasons to download Watcher of Realms. We cover a lot of them. Free gear removal, easy gear swaps, all for free. Or go ahead and use my download code. Download Watcher of Realms right now and check me out on my YouTube channel, Ash Watcher of Realms. Now back to the main video. Let's get to it here. It should be a pretty short video. First off, if you are going to buy anything in this game, according to the raid value calculator on ayumilove.net, this package, the Daily Gem Pack, is the best value in the game outside the warrior circles, the pop-ups that come to you after you haven't played the game for like a year or something like that, right? They give you these really juicy, enticing offers to try to get you to, okay, you're back? Why don't you open up your wallet, huh? Daily Gem Pack. You get 2,140 gems for the low price of $10. It's actually a pretty dang good deal compared to most of the deals. So if you want to get your hands on gems and you are compelled to spend, this would be the offer to take advantage of. It does come around, well, about once a month. It's a 30-day login, reward type thing.
Oh, that's impossible. Can you check again, please?
Not reward, but you're paying for it. It's not a reward. Hey, you go to the grocery store and when you get back to their car, they say, great reward. Dude, I paid for these groceries. It's a reward. That's the Plarium logic in my brain. It's melting my brain. So how do you spend your let's talk about early game, mid game, end game, right? Because it's going to differ quite a bit depending on where you are in the game. So in the early game, I'm a big fan. If you think you're going to be playing this game for any amount of time, you got to upgrade your gem mines. You need to spend gems to upgrade the gem mine. So first and foremost, upgrade your gem mine in the early game. Now, as somebody who does spend a bit in this game, I also would use my gems. I would either buy gems or use the gems that you're given and save up and just buy my first masteries, because that grind for your first champ, your Kale or your Elhain or your Aethel, or does anybody go Galek or your Galek? for those Galek fans out there. It's so much easier when you just buy your first masteries, because then everything becomes easier after that, right? So personally, I would go with the gem mine, right? The gem mine. As I mentioned, I talked to Boozer, right? And he said in the early game, the gem mine is perfect, 800 for the first masteries. He also pointed out somewhere in the mid to the end game, going to the sparring pit and upgrading your first sparring pit past level 1, right? So they can go to level 3. You can work on upgrading there as well, especially if you're going to take use of it, unlike yours truly here, right? My sparring pit is woefully empty right now. It is vacant. Vacancy sign right on my Guardian Ring sparring pit. But yeah, that's a good idea as well. Let's get to the mid game here, guys. So we have a 130 energy cap. A lot of people have been asking for a long time for Plarium to up that cap. But either way, as long as it's 130 energy cap, gems for energy is fine. You just don't want to spend too much energy farming level 13 dungeons, right? You know why, right? Everybody knows why. But in case you're a brand new player, check it out. There's these thresholds in the game where you can get, I'm on hard mode right now, but normal mode dungeons, right? You can get, 1 to 2 star artifacts, 3 to 4 star, 3 to 5 star. And then you cross this threshold here at stage 13. At stage 13, it goes from 12 to 13. You can get 5 star, and then you can start getting your hands on some 6 star artifacts. So before you're at this stage, 13, you would not want to use many gems for energy. Just save in progress, right? But after that, you can use some gems for energy. But especially if you're not a big spender in this game, you should try to just take advantage of the energy that you get as it replenishes. And if you do want to spend gems for energy, try to make it happen at the same time that there's an event going on, right? You can recoup some of your lost resources. So for example, right now in the game, I just saw the event and then I lost it. We have a Ice Golem turn attack going on right now. So, it would behoove you to go ahead and at least get some of these rewards if you are going to be using your energy. Now, a shout out to Sir Henry. Sir Henry said basically if he's using gems for energy straight up as a free to play, he's doing it because there's a fusion or fragment summon, right? So saving for a fusion or even a tournament that's like really, really good, like one that you can get a champion on or event that has a champion, that's a really, really good use of your gems, right? Now, another reason you might want to use your gems for energy is mastery farming, right? Actually farming using energy to farm your masteries is going to be cheaper than paying the 800 gems just to get your masteries. So again, especially if you're free to play,
one more word and I will feed you to my children.
You're better off if you have a little bit of time to go ahead and gem the energy for masteries, not gem the final masteries. Again, with the exception of maybe your very first champion in the game. What about the end game? Okay, the end game, the best use for your gems inside the end game, outside of fragments or fusions or anything like that, or a guaranteed champion event, that would be the exception. But using gems for shards, generally not a great use case, not great value there. However, Boozer says, if there is a really enticing, guaranteed, ancient shard event, he will sometimes go ahead and use his gems for shards, try to get his hands on that guaranteed champion. That would be the only time they're using their gems for shards, okay? Tag team tokens for clan versus clan. Clan versus clan going on right now, and you want to go ahead and maybe buy something in the bazaar. Getting some tag team tokens is not an awful use of your gems, according to Boozer, who's the #1 free-to-play in the world.
It's the biggest mistake of my life.
Okay, and that's in the end game. I want to be clear here. That's in the end game, okay? But then the #1 use case for your gems is Iron Twins Fortress. Iron Twins Fortress, specifically on Sundays, you go in, you use the gems, you get the extra, the keys, and it's going to be a great use of your gems, your resources. Listen, Iron Twins, personally, I think it's the most boring dungeon in the game. It's monotonous. It's not particularly fun. I just shared a really easy team with 3 Painkeepers, though, in case you missed that video a couple days ago. Check it out. Everybody can build it eventually, hopefully. Anyway, I digress. Blessings are so, love them or hate them, Awakening is so incredibly strong in this game. Blessings are so unbelievably strong, especially after the rework, that frankly, everybody's gonna need them. Even if you're 100% free to play, you know, you need to take advantage of soul stones and of blessings, and you need a strategy, need to prioritize your Iron Twins farming if you really want to upgrade in progress your account, right? And the best way to do so, again, is to strategically use your gems on a Sunday and get more rewards on Iron Twins. So again, especially talking to Sir Henry, he's like, yeah, dude, most of my gems go to Iron Twins. And if you've seen his account, he has quite a few fully awakened heroes on his account, right? Same thing with Boozer, and they do it just on grinding those Iron Twins, grinding one level at a time sometimes.
I need you to get some dirt on these two guys, Boozer and Sir Henry,
on the Soul Merchant, and generally speaking on the Awakenings, right? So guys, there it is. Those are all my advice on the best ways to use your gems. As I said in the beginning, there's tons of bad ways to use them. These are the best and most efficient ways. I hope this helped out some new players out there, even some old school players, even the reminder, if nothing else, to use your Iron Twins keys every day, right? It's going to be really important. Do not miss out on Iron Twins. Do not miss out on Awakenings. It's where the game is right now. And if you want to excel, that's the way to do it, guys. Again, the Iron Twins in gems, a bit more end game oriented, obviously, but we're all going to get there eventually if we're big spenders or not big spenders. Guys, thank you for watching till the end of the video. Much love. And as always, take care, guys.